Hey everybody, this is Anthony Rocco from Appliance Buyer's Guide, and today we're going to talk about the Wolf 30-inch induction range. This is their first induction range that they brought to market. They were badly in need of one, and they finally brought out one. This is the IR304PE. PE stands for Pro, for the Pro Series, so it's got the Pro handle like their gas products come with normally. This particular model right now, I think is retailing right around, their MSRP is $67.45 right now for this model. It's 30 inches wide. The top of it is this induction, 4-burner induction module built in. It's all touch controlled here. And I'm going to go through the kind of some of the features of the induction first, and then we'll go down and take a look at the oven. So for the induction top, basically, it's one of the easiest on the market to use as far as touch control goes. I'm not a huge fan of touch controls, but if I had to get a range with touch controls, I would get this one. It is the easiest to use I've come across. On is that simple, on. It goes right away. You can either hit it right to high and set it to high, or you can go to simmer, or you can go virtually anywhere in between just by moving your finger up the touch pad here. You can bridge the modes by turning on 2 modes and then hitting bridge, and then it'll bridge these two modes right here, so you can put a nice griddle plate, like an induction ready griddle plate across here. To turn off, it's as simple as all off, and everything goes off. It's that simple. So each of these burners will do a simmer setting. It has an actual legit simmer setting that will keep the temperature low, but this particular one, this tiny little burner right here, if you'll see here, has a melt setting. And that's different than the other two. The melt setting is actually a specific setting that Wolf is one of the only brands on the market that has. It's able to get the temperature so low that it doesn't burn chocolate. It just keeps it melted in the pot. Same thing with sauces, special sauces. Some of them you've got to keep them very, very low temperature, otherwise they break. That's exactly what this setting is for, and it's one of the only companies on the market that has a setting for that and is able to get the temperature that low. So that's one cool thing about it. It's got a timer thing on here as well, so if you're cooking something and you need to walk away for a minute, you can actually set a timer for a certain amount of minutes, and it will ring for you. So that's one nice thing about it. Let's take a look down here at the oven features and how the oven functions. So this is going to function exactly like the dual fuel ranges, the gas ranges currently. So we've got our mode selector, which is our knob here for the modes, and these knobs obviously come red by default, or you can get black or stainless knobs if you don't like the red. So here's the different modes. It's got 10 different modes. Once you select a mode, like we selected bake, you'll see over here this light turns on, and this is where we're going to be able to select our temperature. So just by turning it, your temperature starts going up, and then if you want to stop it or you want to just go one at a time, you just give it a little tweak that way. Once you leave it, you'll hear it kind of click, and automatically it starts setting to that mode. This is going to tell you what your internal temperature is right now. Obviously it says low because it's just way too low for it to even measure anything. As it starts to heat up, this temperature will start to display what the heat is on the inside here, and then once it actually reaches its temperature, it will beep at you again to let you know. Over here, let's take a look at the different modes they have. We've got a bake mode, we've got a broiling mode, roast, pizza stone mode. So you can get a pizza stone. Wolf does manufacture one. It's a very high quality pizza stone that you can put on the bottom here. This is a mode designed to be used with that. Of course, you've got your self clean mode, and then you've got all your convection modes. So then again, you've got convection bake, roast, broil. Actually, I guess this is a convection, just straight up convection heat mode, and then off. Here in the center, this little flip down door is going to be your timer and your oven probe setting. So basically, like if we set this on bake, and we set this to, let's say, 350. Oops, I'm going backwards. All right. And then we want to, let's say we want to bake a chicken or something. Right, we can open this up. It's going to come standard with one glide out rack, just like all the dual fuel ovens. And it is going to come standard with this beautiful broiling pan, which is nice. It's a high quality pan, and it's nice that they include it. This is the temperature probe it will come with as well. If we want to put, let's say, a chicken on here, and we want to put our temperature probe in, all we got to do is lift up this little cap here and plug in our probe, and then we take our probe and stick it in the chicken. When we shut it, we can come up here to our little screen, and as the chicken cooks, it's actually going to display the internal temperature of the chicken underneath the probe setting. So that's really key. It's great for chefs who want to keep an eye on the internal and pull out their food when it's done and not wait to try to figure it out. Other than that, the range is really pretty standard compared to their dual fuels. If you look inside here, it's the same typical dual fuel oven. You've got your dual convection fan, blue, you know, their big claim to fame is this beautiful blue cobalt interior. Great adequate lighting on these units and a beautiful infrared broiler above. It's a great oven, and it's a great product all around. This is perfect for condos or apartments where people are not going to have like a standalone column of ovens and a cooktop. They want to just be able to get their cooking package in one. This one works out really, really well for them. As usual, the build quality on these is just second to none. I mean, you can come here and look at the edges. Everywhere that there's an edge, it's been polished and sanded, and it's just really pretty. Even the top there's no like glue, there's nothing. I mean, everything is, the seams are all tight. It's a really well-built product and a well-built machine. Now, Sub-Zero Wolf have also released a 36-inch version of this. And the 36 is exactly the same, except it's going to have one more additional burner. So this one you get 4, on the 36 you'll get 5 burners. And the price is the big thing on the 36. The price is much more on the 36. I believe it's retailing for $93.50. So the 36 they're charging quite a bit more for at this time, probably because it is the only 36-inch induction range on the market at the moment. So they're able to charge what they like for it. But if you're in the market for an induction range and you want something that's extremely high quality, chef quality, this is one of the best on the market right here. I mean, I just reviewed the Milo last week. The Milo is an amazing machine. It's actually a little bit more money than this machine. It's I think it's right around $7,000. The Milo is. So this is going to give that machine a run for its money, and is well worth your consideration in your kitchen package. Thanks a lot. Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube video. If you'd like to see more appliance reviews and ratings, please click on the link below to subscribe to our channel, or visit our website at appliancebuyersguide.com.